Hey, Merry Christmas! Hope everyone's having a great holiday season. Okay, look, I know it's February, but last year I made my Christmas video in April, so instead of critiquing my procrastination, we should really just celebrate my improvement. So, Merry Christmas. So every year for Christmas, my best friend Michael and I give each other elaborately wrapped gifts. It started with things that were physically hard to open and has since shifted to more puzzly things. So now I'm going to unwrap Michael's gift to me. I'm super excited. Last year it took me about 2 full weeks to actually unwrap and fully solve his gift. I can't wait to see how this year compares. So Michael wasn't really feeling it this year, which is fine, that's fine. It's been a rough year. So instead, I'm just gonna show you how I'm wrapping his gift. So I'm gonna get Michael a 6-pack, and then I'm going to use these 3D printed individual beer bottle lock mechanisms to lock each one with a combination padlock that will have a corresponding riddle or puzzle that he'll have to solve in order to open and then drink the beer. Now I don't actually have a 3D printer, but my friend Sasha does. So here's the plan. Sasha wants to get our friend Shane a Christmas gift. His idea is a big red button that, when pressed, plays a random voice line for one of our friends saying one of our inside jokes. But Sasha doesn't have much experience making electronics. That's where I come in. I get an Arduino, hook it up to a button, hook that up to a speaker, hook that up to a micro SD card, get all of our friends to send me voice lines of them saying their most iconic quotes, convert those sound files to monostereo 8-bit.wav files, load them on the micro SD, write some code so that when the button is pressed it plays a... So I did all that back in December, like Christmas time. It would have been cool. The button actually turned out great. You should have seen it. That's what like a YouTuber who makes videos about the stuff they make would make a video about. So the only other thing I have to get is 5 combination padlocks, because what weirdo has all their locks just sitting around? Like I said, this gift has been procrastinated. Sorry, Michael. The only thing I haven't actually done is come up with the puzzles themselves, so I guess I'm gonna do that now. So I only had 5 padlocks, and I was gonna try to like hook 2 of them together with one lock, but as I was drilling through one of them to try to widen the hole, it cracked and broke. So I took that as a sign to only actually lock 5 of the bottles. I had this other prototype lock that I threw on the bottle and put the clues through it, but that was sort of like a freebie bottle, so I was hoping that he would drink that bottle first, get a little bit buzzed, so having one less puzzle would actually make it altogether harder to solve. Alright, Christmas Day. Okay, and then the puzzles are you times the size of your family minus parents minus me. And you and me, in that problem, are interchangeable for our birth years. And then the size of his family, he has 6 people in his family, minus his parents, 4 people. His birth year times 4, minus my birth year. That's the answer for the first one. Second one, Champ and Major live here. If you don't know, Joe Biden's dogs are named Champ and Major. Joe Biden lives in the White House. The White House's address is famously 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. The answer is 1600. I have no idea if Michael knows Joe Biden's dogs' names or the White House address, although I imagine he does. So that one might just be impossible, but also good. I want him to suffer. Okay, next one was a 3-digit lock, and the riddle was, this digit lives alone, this digit says no, this digit seems familiar. So first digit, this digit lives alone. It's lonely. 1 is the loneliest number. It's 1. This digit says no. 9 in German. No. It sounds a lot like 9. It's 9. This digit seems familiar, meaning it's one of the other 2. You can try both. It's also a 1. And then the last one is a word puzzle. And it's in parentheses, where you are, close parentheses, apostrophe, apostrophe, apostrophe. And in math, apostrophe after something stands for the derivative of it. So, the triple derivative of where you are. Where you are is your position. The derivative of your position is your velocity. The derivative of your velocity is your acceleration. The derivative of your acceleration is the jerk. The answer is jerk, J-E-R-K, in the padlock.
Now, I like this one a lot because I think it's confusing and gonna be hard to get, but Michael has a shirt that says something like, you're such a velocity derivative. So when he gets it, I think he's gonna laugh. And yeah, now we're gonna drive over to Michael's house.
So I dropped off all of the bottles yesterday. He solved them in a few hours and texted me last night that he was done. Maybe I could have made them a little bit harder, but I think that they were a good level of difficult and fun. Shout out to Sasha again for actually making the locks. I think they came out great. And yeah, Merry Christmas.